Namaste, my friend. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is day 1 of resolution. The theme for today is new. So if you're brand new to yoga, this is an excellent class for you. It's going to just get us started really slowly, moving through the mat, learning some of the basic poses, opening up the body. Today is January 2nd if you're following this in real time. So I do hope you had an amazing new year. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll meet you on your mat. Let's begin standing at the front of the mat. So standing in Tadasana or mountain pose is one of the basic poses in yoga that is actually a little bit more complicated than it would seem. So I want you to lift all 10 toes, spread them as wide as you can. Your feet can be an anatomical neutral, so directly emanating below your hips. So spread the feet fingers as wide as you can and place the pinky toe down first. So from here, press the pinky toe into the mat and try to separate the mat left to right, just with the pinky toes. And then slowly begin to place down all the rest of the toes. Look down and make sure they're spread real wide. And then press into the ball mound of the foot and press into the heel of the foot. So there are 3 points. Triangles are one of the strongest shapes. So there are 3 points in the foot. Press into the 2 points in the front and the heel equally. You can begin to engage your knees, engage your quads in order to lift the knees. Lightly engage the abdomen. Open the palms towards the front of the room. Spread the fingers wide. Lift the heart space, chin parallel to the mat. Lift the crown of the head and close the eyes. So I won't take the beginning of every class to explain this in so much detail, but being that this is the first class, this is new, we want to make sure that we're starting new with strong foundations. So close the eyes and take a deep breath in through the nose, sending that breath and energy all the way down to the bottom of the belly. And then exhale slowly through the nose. Inhale, send the breath all the way to the bottom of the belly. Notice as it goes through the lungs, the ribs expand, the belly lifts. And exhale all the way through the nose. Just taking this time to drop into this moment. Noticing how your body feels today, right now. Take 3 more full, deep breaths here in Tadasana. All the way to the bottom of the belly on the inhale. And exhaling completely through the nose. 2 more. Slow it down. Last one. And exhale. On your next inhale, swoop the arms down, around, and up, meeting at prayer at the top. And exhale, hands through prayer, through heart center, and back to the side body. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands through prayer to heart center. And then release to the side body. Inhale, reach. Make sure to knit your rib cage close so you don't splay the ribs open as you reach for the sky. Pause here. And exhale, hands through prayer, bend the knees, flat back, forward fold. You can keep the knees deeply bent at your level. Let the head be heavy. Let the spine decompress. You can have your hands anywhere they need to be on your thighs, on your shins, on blocks if you have them, or on the floor with the knees deeply bent. And then bend a little bit more through the left leg. Come on to spidey fingers, so just the tips of your fingers here for balance, and reach the right arm up. Press the right hip back. You can straighten it if you're capable of doing that in your body today. Otherwise, you can keep it a little bit bent. And release. Right hand to the mat. Bend deeply through the right knee. Inhale, left arm up. Press the left hip back. And release. Inhale, glide the hands up the shins to the thighs, shoulders in towards the body, long flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms on the mat and step the left leg back. Gently bring the left knee to the mat, flip over onto the top of the left foot, and inhale, low lunge. So if your knee is directly underneath you, you might want to grab a blanket to pad the knee. That's totally all right. Otherwise, you can scooch that left knee back a little bit to try to get a little bit of a nice quad stretch here, hip flexor stretch. Press through the top of the left foot. Press the shin into the mat. Notice all three corners of that front foot. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the mat, and you can keep your hands on your hips, hands to prayer, or reach your hands up to the sky. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here. We're going to move slow today. So it might be a little bit longer of a practice, but we're just warming up the body. We're making an acquaintance with our mat, with our practice, maybe with our body for the first time. And sometimes it's nice to take it slow. We don't always have to rush through everything. As much as I am a person who is always rushing through everything, sometimes it does really feel nice to slow down. So from here, plant the palms onto either side of your right foot, and then scooch that right foot back into tabletop. So from here, tabletop, your knees are directly underneath your hips. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Make sure that you spread the fingers super wide and press into the base of each finger. We're going to say hello to Honey as she wants to come join us in the practice today. So press through the base of each finger. Make sure that you engage the forearm so that you lift and you're not dumping into the wrists. Knees underneath the hips. And as you inhale, let the belly drop, but keep it engaged. Let the belly drop, tailbone lifts towards the sky, heart moves in between the biceps, chin parallel to the mat. And on the exhale, round the tailbone towards the knees, roll through the spine, press your shoulder blades up to the sky, chin to chest. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, heart moves in between the biceps, shoulders squeeze down the spine, tailbone lifts. Exhale, start from the tailbone, press through the spine, round, chin to chest. Inhale one more time. Cow. Exhale, round through the back. Press the shoulder blades to the sky, or the spine between the shoulder blades rather. And then come back to neutral. Flip the toes under. Spread that fingers wide. Press into those base of the knuckles. And then lift the hips to the sky. We can all keep the knees deeply bent for our first down dog here. So you want to come up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your hips as high to the sky as they'll go. Engage the core. Press through the base of the fingers. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Your head should maybe be in between the biceps, roundabouts, that area. And press your heart space back towards your thighs. So now we're here with the legs deeply bent, and you can begin to, if you'd like, play with straightening the legs. So you might want to pedal through the feet. See how it feels. Maybe one leg is a little bit tighter. That's normal and fine. Make sure the shoulders don't come up by the ears. and make sure the back doesn't round. So no matter what you do, we want to try to keep a long line of energy from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And that might mean that you need to keep your legs bent the whole time. And over time, you can play with letting gravity take over on the heels, as long as you're not rounding the back or moving into more of a tabletop kind of position. We want to be in a triangle sort of shape rather than a square. Excellent. So from here, bend the knees, come up onto the toes. Inhale, look between the hands. And exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, glide the hands up to the thighs or the shin bones, shoulders down the back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, swoop the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands through prayer to Tadasana. Inhale, reach. Pause here. Exhale, engaging the core, one straight line, shoulders relaxed. Inhale again, and exhale, hands through prayer, forward fold. Half lift. And exhale, step the right foot back this time, right knee to the mat. And again, you can put a blanket underneath this knee here if you're having some knee pain. And inhale, come up, low lunge. Come onto the top of that right foot. Try to square the hips. Press into the three corners of the front foot. Press through the top of the right foot. Press that right shin into the mat. Engage the core, and 3 deep breaths here, low lunge. In through the nose, sending that breath all the way to the bottom of the belly. And as you exhale, allowing that breath to slowly move back up through the body and out through the nose. Again, you can have your hands on your hips, hands at prayer, or hands above your head. Make sure to relax the shoulders so they're not creeping up by the ears. One more breath. And on your next exhale, drop the palms to the mat, either side of the left foot. Step the left knee back, tabletop. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the right arm forward, left foot back. Press through the top of the right foot. Flex the left foot. Pinky toe towards the mat. Engage the core. Plug the shoulder back into its socket. And reach your hand out like you're trying to shake hands with your dog, which is sleeping in front of you. Excellent. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Opposite side. Make sure the right hand is underneath the wrist. Press through the top of the left foot. Right foot out, left arm reach. Like you're trying to shake hands. Flex the right foot, pinky toe towards the mat, core engaged. And breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Excellent. Flip the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Again, play with pedaling through the feet. See how it feels on the hamstrings. Engage the core, navel up and in towards the spine. And then come to a moment, come to a stillness. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, side out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips, look between the hands, and exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Core tight, shoulders relaxed. Lengthen your tailbone towards the mat. So we're not sticking our booty out like this. We want to have a long, flat back. And imagine that you're sitting in a chair. Excellent. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer. Take a breath here. And release. Inhale, swoop the arms toward the sky. Exhale, chair. Good job. Clasp the hands behind you or take a towel and clasp. Open through the heart space, look up, or look in front of you rather. Core tight. And exhale, forward fold. You can keep the clasp if you'd like, otherwise release and come into the same style of forward fold as before. Release the clasp. Inhale, half lift. Glide the hands up the shins to the thighs perhaps. Flat back, core tight. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back this time. Drop the left knee to the mat gently. Press through the top of the left foot. Inhale, low lunge. And this time we have two options. You can either take your hand to the mat or to a block. I guess we have three options. Hand to a block on the inside of the right foot. Hands to the mat on the inside of the right foot. Or hands to prayer. So we'll be doing a twist no matter what. So wherever you are, bring your left side down and inhale, reach your right arm up. Either on a block or on the mat. Press through the inner edge of the right foot. Or take your hands to prayer. Hook your elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist with prayer. So three choices. Wherever you're at, relax the shoulders. Inhale, see if you can find more length along the spine. And exhale, twist just a wee bit more. Excellent. Inhale, release. And exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to tabletop. From here, take the right arm out, left foot. Flex the left foot. And then squeeze the left knee to the right elbow. Core super tight. 1. Press through the top of the right foot. Squeeze. 2. And reach. Core tight. 3. 4. 5. 5 more. You can do it. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Excellent. Plant the palm, plant the knee. And lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands. And exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Pause here. Sink a little bit deeper than you want to go. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Palms to the sky, and then hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair. Clasp the hands. Open through the heart space. And forward fold with the clasp. Release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palm. Step the right leg back this time. Knee to the mat. Inhale, low lunge. So again, yogi's choice. You can bring your hand to a block on the inside of the left foot on any level. And reach the left hand to the sky. Twist. Press through the inside edge of the left leg, left foot. You can also bring your hand to the mat. Reach the left arm up, twist. And third option is hands to prayer. Take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and twist. Come back to the breath. Make sure you're breathing. And release. Palms to the mat. Come back to tabletop. This time, left arm, handshake, right foot up. 10 knee to elbows. 1. Make sure your form is good. 2. Fingers spread wide on the right hand. Press into the base of the knuckles so we're not dumping into the wrist. 3. 4. Press to the top of the left foot. Squeeze the core. 5. 5 more. Halfway there. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. plant the palms, flip the toes, and downward facing dog. Excellent. Inhale, right leg up. Point the pinky toe towards the mat. Square the hips. And exhale, step it through. You can take your toe to the ground and step it through. Help it with your hand if you need. And then inhale the right arm up, left hand to the mat. Easy twist. Press that left hip forward, right hip back. Reach up and overhead. Plant the palms, step it back to plank, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. You can walk it through with your hand. And inhale the left arm up. Easy twist. Make sure that right heel is directly up. Squeeze the left knee in towards your body. And reach up and overhead. Plant the palms. Step it back for plank for just a second. And then inhale, downward facing dog. Excellent job. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. You can always bring your knee down to the mat if high lunge is not accessible for you today. Otherwise, lift the left knee, press the left heel directly up into the sky. Make sure you're on the ball of the foot. And right knee is either behind or directly above the ankle. We like to stack the joints in yoga as that is the most secure body position for the load on the body. So if you have your joints on top of each other, that is the most solid foundation. So you can have your hands on your hips, hands to prayer, or reach your hands above your head, high lunge. 3 deep breaths. Last one. Inhaling all the way to the bottom of the belly. And exhale, slowly release. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank just for a second. And then inhale, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Press the right heel directly up to the sky. And inhale, high lunge. Or low lunge if this is where we're at today. No worries. If we're in high lunge, make sure that back leg is stick straight. Left knee either behind or above the ankle. And hands where you feel the best. Hips, prayer, or above the head. 3 deep breaths. Slow it down. See how slow we can make these breaths. Excellent. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank. Just for a second. Press the heels away from you. Core super tight. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. And then drop the knees to the mat. Press the hips all the way back. Child's pose. You can take your index fingers and thumb to a diamond shape on the mat above your head. Let your hips be heavy, your forehead be heavy. And then walk your hands forward, come into tabletop, and then come to sit. Take your legs wide as they can go for you. It can be at hips distance. It can be a little bit wider than that. Just play around where it feels the most comfortable for you. Press your heels into the mat. Toes lift, flex the feet, and walk your hands forward into a wide-legged forward fold. You can bring your head to a block if you'd like to feel more comfortable. Allow the weight of your head to fall onto the block. You did an excellent job for day 1. Nice, slow, easy intro to this new practice, this new year, this new you. And I know it sounds cliche, the whole new year, new you idea, but I really think it's true. I really think that we can start over every year. We can start over every day, really. But if we want to make a commitment to a new beginning, what better time to make that commitment at the beginning of a new year? So this is our commitment to each other, to ourselves, to start this new practice, this new healthy lifestyle, this new time for self-care on our mat. Inhale, walk the hands back in, come to a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Take the left leg long, right foot on the outside of the left knee. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, reach with the left hand, and exhale, twist to the right. You can either take your hand along your right thigh. You can hook your elbow. Press down through the left foot, flex the left foot back towards you, and just look to the right or over your right shoulder. Press down through the right big toe. And back to center. Press the right foot down, flex the right foot, and left foot on the outside of the right knee. Left hand behind, inhale, reach, and exhale, twist. And back to center. Take both legs long. And you can slowly roll down onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And you allow your knees to fall over to the left and fall to the right. A couple times, windshield wipering. Left, right. Releasing the lower back. Left, right. Take the left leg long, right knee into the chest. And supine twist. Look over to the right. Inhale back to center. Take the right leg long, left knee in, and twist to the right. Look over your left shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Take both legs long this time. Feet wider than hip distance apart. Allow the feet to fall left and right. Bring the back of the hands to the mat, palm to the sky. Keep the eyes closed. And allow each breath to release the tension in the body. So as you inhale, notice how your rib cage expands and your belly lifts. And as you exhale, allow your body to be heavier, to sink into the mat. The tension to release in the shoulders, in the neck, in the face, the cheeks, in between the eyebrows. Just allow your body to be still. Allow your thoughts to come and go. And just stay here in Shavasana for as long as you can, as long as you're able to. And this is where I shall leave you for today. I am so happy that you've joined me. and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 2 of our practice together. From my heart to yours, namaste.